Hello, my lovely people. Welcome back to the channel. Is my camping van dying? Here's a story. So I've been working on the car relentlessly. I don't like leaks, oil leaks. So I did the oil pan, the transmission oil pan. So I did all that. So now I hit the valve cover gasket. They was leaking. Yeah, this job took me almost completely a whole day. I mean, Toyota is reliable, but they are not made for maintenance. They make it very difficult to work on it. So as you can see, when I open up the valve cover, it looked nasty. There's all kind of crud and sludge in there. I mean, I try to clean it up, but it's too much stuff. I mean, look at it. So there's a lot of chunk of stuff that I got out of this. You're gonna see on the next picture right here. This is just on one side of the engine. I see all that crud. This is just from the front. They call it bank one. And then I was working on bank two. Bank two is way in the back. Can't really see the what I'm doing. So I try my best to do it. So in the process, I don't know whether I dropped something or something. So there's a lot of these probably dropped down to the oil pan. So after I put everything back and I started the engine up, all of a sudden it was running, and then all of a sudden it saw low oil warning light came up. Say, what the hell? I didn't do anything. All I did just changing out a gasket. So I stopped. So the next day, I opened up the bottom of the oil pan, and this is they call it a sump. Where the oil suck the oil from the bottom of the oil pan up into the top of the engine. See, look at all that stuff in there. I already cleaned it out. It was completely plugged before this. But still, this is 20 years worth of crud that collect on the bottom of this sump, oil sump. So I didn't know what was going on. So I watched some YouTube. I put in some diesel in there, like 1 gallon of diesel, run it, flush it out. Well, run it for 5 minutes and flush it out. And then put another gallon of transmission oil in there to run it so it can collect all the crud. See, this is after I drained the transmission oil. Look all the crud that came out to the bottom of the oil pan. So I cleaned the oil pan out, and then I cleaned the oil sump tube. This is after I cleaned it. It's a view from the top, so it's good enough. So I went ahead, go ahead and put everything back into the oil pan and prayed that it would. Cause remember, yesterday I was running it when the warning light came up, the oil low. I start hearing a lot of valve ticking. That means the oil is not getting up to the valve. So I shut down the engine right away.